Hey everybody, I'm Steve Riley and we're the Riley Family Band. This is Burke Riley on guitar, Dole Z Riley on the cajon for now, and we're all going to switch up instruments as we go along, but we're going to start this set out with a Cajun tune called The Freight Train Blues. this next tune. We're going to do a waltz that is usually one of the first songs that people learn to sing and learn to play. It's called J'ai passé devant ta porte. It means I passed in front of your door. And I said goodbye to my girl, who is laid out in a coffin with candles all around. And it's a pretty sad song, as are most of them. J'ai passé, boys. All right, thank you so much. We're gonna get Dozy on accordion now.
Oh, okay.
All right, and Dozy's gonna do a little tune that might be the oldest song in Cajun music, and it's the song that's played for one of our favorite celebrations, and that would be Mardi Gras, which happens on the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. And you know, this is about what we do. We get dressed up in traditional costumes, get on horseback, ride out into the countryside, and chase chickens, stop at farmhouses where the farmers throw chickens from the roofs of their homes or from their porches, and the Mardi Gras riders chase the chickens and catch the chickens, and we use them to make a big gumbo at the end of the day to feed all the Mardi Gras riders. Y'all like gumbo?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not spicy.
You like Mardi Gras?
No.
You don't like Mardi Gras?
No.
Well, you're the only Cajun that doesn't like Mardi Gras.
I know
It's not occasion.
Do it, Doles. et la charité nous offre les joies, nous offre les joies, oui, au grand pour ce soir. Okay, we're gonna do a little Sam Cooke song for you, and we'll do this Cajun style for you, and that's where it's at. Lights turn way down. one of our favorite two-steps, and it's called Danse de Limonade, the Lemonade Dance. And this is about going out and having too much fun, drinking too much, and drinking a lot of lemonade the next day, using lemonade as a cure for a hangover. Here we go. It's good medicine. I'll sing it then.
Samedi au soir.
Thanks everybody. We're the Riley family. That's Dulcie Riley on the drums and the accordion and the triangle. Burke Riley on accordion, vocals, and guitar and drums. And I'm Steve Riley, and it's been a pleasure being with you. Hope to see you soon.
Hi, this is Joel Savoy sitting with Mr. Steve Riley in Lafayette, Louisiana. Are we in Canada?
We're in Scott.
We're in Scott. Steve Riley's got a great family band with his two boys, Burke and Dulcie. And today we're going to talk a little bit about what it's like playing music with the fam. And I guess a lot of people would love if their kids played music with them like yours did. So you started out early playing music. Tell us, you were just telling me, what was your first song that you learned?
Yeah, when I was 7 years old, I learned a song called Saute Crapaud, which means jump little frog, your tail's on fire. And it's a jig that you don't really, you don't hear that kind of song anymore. It's, can I give a demonstration?
Yeah, please.
It's like this. But I learned it, it was taught to me as a waltz.
Who taught it to you?
My great uncle, Bobby Guillory. I guess that's how he learned it, but it made it real easy for me to learn this side of the accordion and the bass side together. You know, I learned it slow, like a lot of space between notes. So from the beginning, I knew how to play both sides, which a lot of times is a challenge.
Did you ask him to teach it to you, or did he just, was he like, here boy, play this?
That's it. He had a little cheap accordion, and his main accordion was a Sidney Brown accordion, which I wasn't allowed to touch at 7 years old. But he was like, I'm gonna show you this and you just work on it, you know, while you're here. He lived in New Orleans and we would go visit for family vacation, family get-togethers. And when I was there, I just get that accordion and work on it.
So you didn't have an accordion at home at the time?
No, I didn't get my first accordion until I was 13.
So you just worked on Saute Crapaud for the next 6 years?
Well, when I was around an accordion, yeah. You know, accordions were few and far between when I was young, and now we have 10 in the living room.
I was going to say. Okay, so fast forward a little bit. You learned this song and you were starting to get into music, right? So what did you learn next? I mean, you started playing kind of professionally at a young age, right?
I did. My grandfather, Burke Guillory, my Uncle Bob's brother, who I was very close to, died at around the same time. When he died, he was my biggest, motivator or biggest influence when it came to Cajun music. He would teach me how to sing Cajun songs. And when he died, I lost interest. But he had a great record collection. And when I was 12, I had his collection. They gave it to me. I put on a record by the Balfa brothers with Mark Savoy. You know Mark Savoy? He's pretty good. And it moved me so much. Almost to tears, and I knew that I had to play that music. And the music of the Balfa brothers at the time moved me more than anyone else. And I told my mom, I said, you know, please give me an accordion for my 13th birthday. I really want to play this music. And so they pulled together some money and got me a little cheap Honer, and I played on that for a year, and I learned fast and learned a lot of tunes.
How were you learning? Were you just listening, or were you watching people or taking lessons?
I was listening to records, and your mom gave me some good recordings. I would go hear your mom and dad play at Mom and Cajun Festival. Your dad was my hero on accordion, and I loved his technical, fiery, big style, big guy, big sound. And you know, I grew up hearing him play Mark at my grandparents' home when I was a kid. And you know, first time I heard him, I fell in love with the sound of the accordion.
I grew up in a house where there were just instruments everywhere. Like you got 10 accordions in your living room. We had 10 accordions and guitars and fiddles all over the house, and we all just started playing music. My parents played music in the house all the time. Is that how it was with you and the kids here, or did you have to play?
Definitely a very organic situation as far as them learning music. There were instruments around, they picked them up. First drum set we had was in the living room, and I came home one day, and Burke, who was probably 6 months old, was pounding on a snare drum, and Katie was just like this in the kitchen. Just make him stop. I said, but listen, he's hitting that snare in perfect time. I said, he's got a song in his head, and he's playing that song in perfect time. And she was like, I don't care. You know, it's just a big music community here. It's the beautiful thing about South Louisiana. It's so rich when it comes to the traditional music, Cajun and Creole. It's a family thing. It really is. It's part of family gatherings, weddings,
The music is.
funerals. Yeah, the music, festivals, dance. You know, it's such a big part of our lives. And you know, I was very lucky to be raised in Mamu, a small town with a lot of great musicians around there, and in Eunice, and hung out with them as a kid, got to play with them, met Dewey Balfa when I was 15, started playing in his band, started the Mamu Playboys, my band, when I was 18, and so things happened quickly, you know.
So if people don't grow up in such a kind of nurturing musical community like this, you have any advice to parents that have kids that they want to get them to start playing music?
I think music is wonderful for kids. You know, I think it just opens their minds and their hearts to a whole new world. You know, Dewey Balfa, who was a traditional Cajun musician, when we would travel, he would always say to me, music is freedom. He said, I know you love Cajun music, but go listen to other types of music. Open your mind to what other people are doing, to other cultures. And music has taken me to places that I never dreamed I would go around the world. I always wanted to travel, and music was my ticket, you know. And it's just a wonderful thing. You can meet people and play music with people that you would have never dreamed of playing music with. And
Including your two boys, I guess, right?
that's right. I mean, they have really been a blessing during this time when we have been isolated, you know. We have been strict, you know, pretty hard quarantine due to my wife's health, their mom, Katie. So it has really been a blessing to have them to play music with.
Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you.